Hello again, I'm Rick Plum with this week's Lucia Weekly Video. A couple of weeks ago, I talked about this 4% rule, which says you shouldn't take more than 4% of your portfolio if you want it to potentially last for 30 years. And in some cases, some people have narrowed it down to somewhere between 2 and 3%. Here's something you need to know. This 4% rule isn't really a rule. It's more of a guideline. And since rules and guidelines are sometimes meant to be broken, in certain instances, you might be able to take more, maybe a lot more, than 4%. A hypothetical example here. Let's say we have a single individual who wants to retire at 64. They've saved up $750,000 and they need $5,000 of monthly income. Now, if they took their Social Security at age 64, they'd get about $2,300 a month. That means they need another $2,700 a month from the portfolio, and that's about a 4.4% distribution rate on that $750,000 portfolio. That's not bad, and it may be workable. But what if the individual expects to live a long time? In that case, it may be better to wait until age 70 to take their Social Security. By waiting, their benefit could grow to $3,500 a month, meaning at that point, they could take a lot less from their portfolio, just $1,500 a month. But in the meantime, for the next 6 years, they have to take all $5,000 a month gross income, which is an 8% distribution off that $750,000 portfolio. Now you might be saying 8% is unsustainable. And you know what? You're right. It is unsustainable over a long period of time. But they're only taking it for the next 6 years. After that, their distribution rate could go down dramatically because Social Security should be providing well over half their income needs. What this allows our individual to do is to take a higher distribution rate now for just a few years in exchange for what may be a much lower distribution rate and higher Social Security benefits for the rest of his or her life. And this is done by ignoring the so-called 4% rule and taking a lot more, well, at least for the next 6 years of retirement. Of course, in order for this to work, the person's assumed longevity would have to become a reality. Obviously, if you postpone Social Security to age 70 and you use your extra money in the portfolio to buy you that time, and then you die at age 71 or 72, you made the wrong choice. You got less in Social Security payments, and your heirs lost out on the money you used for income. But it demonstrates in real terms why you sometimes need to ignore what passes for common wisdom and just focus instead on your own goals. And what do you think? Beard or no beard?